I'm back again, and sometimes I'm just in the... Oh. Sorry, I'm just going to turn that down. Sorry. Yeah, I was basically requested to do a top 10 favourite MAC eyeshadows. And I have to say the reason it took me so long is because I just couldn't decide on 10. I'm a huge MAC fan, but I don't just use MAC. So I wouldn't say I use these products the most, but out of the MAC colours that I use, these are probably the ones I would kind of tend to go as like my safe option. Because I'm still a little bit scared of using like colours and stuff with my eyeshadow. So, but I'll show you kind of what I do with these colours that I've got. My first favourite MAC eyeshadow, and this is one that I use like all the time anyway, is Ricepaper. It's basically I'd say like a beigey yellow sort of highlighty kind of colour, and I have to say it looks, I'm not really sure how it would look on other people, but generally with my darker skin tone it tends to look quite good, so I use that a lot for inner corner and highlight. My next favourite is Stars and Rockets, which is a shimmery kind of light purpley colour. I can't really describe it apart from that. Purpley sort of pinky colour. It generally looks really nice as like an all over lid colour, and then I tend to put something like Sketch in the crease. So that's one that again doesn't go with everything, but if I am wearing something that's neutral, then I'd probably go for something like that. My next favourite MAC eyeshadow is Folie, which is a mid-tone kind of brownie colour, and it's a really good transition colour. So sometimes if I'm doing like my black smoky eye look, where I do like the black on the lid and then I smoke it up with a brown, sometimes I use Folie, and sometimes I'll use something like Embark, which is actually the next one along, which is also on my top 10 list. I went to MAC Pro and I got myself one of these little palettes, and I put these in there because that way I've got my highlight colour, my crease colour, a lid colour and a transitional colour. So this I can kind of get away with if I'm going somewhere. Take this and I've basically got everything in one palette. So that's 4 of them already done. My next one you have seen me use in a video, and it's Beauty Marked, which is a dark sort of shimmery purple, which is just there. When you kind of apply it, it kind of comes out like a it's not black, but it's not purple. It's kind of something in the middle. But it generally tends to look quite good if I'm doing like a purple base sort of lid. My next favourite one is Mythology, which again I used in my holiday look, which is this one here. It's just a really nice shimmery pink colour really. It's not bright. It's just got a little bit of glitter in it, but again it looks kind of nice as an all over kind of lid colour. Sorry, I'm just swinging on my chair. Then my next one, and this is what I was saying by introducing colour to your palette. One of my next favourites is this one here, which is MAC's Humid. And even though it's a green and you're like, well, why would you just pop in a green there? Sometimes I actually use it just along my lower lid. If I just want something to kind of, you know, because obviously with brown eyes, green kind of makes it pop anyway. But I find Humid like a really nice, and again, sometimes if I'm doing like a smoky eye, again, sometimes I'll use that green as my like transitional colour instead of the brown that I blend it up with. Sometimes I use a green depending on what I'm wearing, which sounds kind of strange, but I might show you one day. But that is Humid. Swiss Chocolate is this one. It's very similar to Folie, but it's kind of more ready based. And again, it just works really good as one of those transitional kind of crease everyday colours. So sometimes if I can't be bothered to do anything, I'll use like Ricepaper like in the inner corner. I'll put like Folie through my, or Swiss Chocolate through my crease, and then basically that'll be it and I won't do anything else. Another one which again I've used in a video before and I was wearing in another video is Contrast, and again like the Humid, this is my way of just introducing colour, because again, sometimes I'll just put the contrast along the bottom and I'll just put it like in the crease or something. But again, it just means that I'm starting to introduce colour into my makeup, which to be honest I never used to do, and now I feel like I'm a bit daring. And then Sketch, I think, is my last. I think I've done it. I think I've finished. Sketch is my last one, which again, I don't know why I like all these kind of purpley based ones, to be honest, but Sketch is down there, and it's like a dark purpley sort of reddy brown colour, but again, it's just a really, really nice crease colour. So if I'm using like, even if I use something like Expensive Pink, and then put like stuff that in the crease, like it still looks quite good, because you know, you can just kind of blend everything. I know it sounds stupid, but I kind of mix like Sketch with everything. And then you've got like Honey Love there, which is another one that I really like. But again, that's just a really nice all over lid colour and inner corner sort of colour. I'd say they're the ones I kind of reach for the most. The three MAC eyeshadows I actually bought first were Satin Taupe, which is the top one, or the bottom one there, Expensive Pink, which is there, and the Ricepaper, which is in the middle. They were actually the first three MAC eyeshadows I ever bought. But as yet, I haven't actually finished the Expensive Pink or the Satin Taupe, but the Ricepaper I have repurchased before. I think that's it. If you want me to do any other videos or anything using any of these colours, I will. But I think that's it. Don't really have a lot to say. So thanks for watching. Bye.